Hello, people of the internet, and welcome once again to M.U.G.E.N Mondays and to the Ultimate Fighters Tournament. For the first match, we have Rebirth Telezon versus Buddy the Elf. Battle begin. I expect no guns grenades. Guns are allowed. I expect no grenades and or knives. Okay, the fighters are really going at it. Oh, Telezon's waggling his tail. He's also... Oh. Buddy the Elf is crouching in a corner. Telezon attempts to crush his opponent. Once again, he's moving his tail. It seems to be an effective strategy. Oh, an aggressive tail slam. It doesn't seem to be doing very much to Buddy the Elf, who has the uncanny ability to extend his stomach, which is very disturbing. Oh! Oh! Buddy the Elf does some sort of electric spin! And then he spins into the sky. Oh! Buddy gets thrown by Telezon. But it seems the giant monster sent by the underground people doesn't seem to be doing all that well. Again, he's waggling his tail. He's really waggling it, but doesn't seem to be doing very much. Especially, oh! And a dramatic aerial attack by Buddy the Elf. Now, for the next battle, we have Sailor Moon versus Strider Hiryu. Again, I expect no grenades or knives.
Round one, fight.
Battle begin. Oh, Sailor Moon starting off strong. And, hey, wait a minute. Oh, Sailor Moon just did a thing. Oh, Strider Hiryu is going for a rapid barrage of slices, but Sailor Moon is shooting hearts and sparkles at him. Oh, he dropped a nuke on her, but since that's not a grenade, I'll allow it. Oh, and a devastating judo flip, but now she's got Strider in an infinite barrage of sparkles. Oh! Sailor Moon wins round one. Who will win round two? Only time will tell. Oh. Strider's using some awesome ninja skills. He's even blocking some of the hearts. But Sailor Moon appears to be spamming her heart super attack. Oh. She's going for it again. More sparkles. More hearts. She's going for even more hearts. Oh, Kiryu shoots a fireball. But is then left completely open to a heart-shattering heart. And now he is defeated. Sailor Moon will be advancing. Now, for this battle, we have Totoro versus Mr. Grinch. I already know neither of these people will be using any grenades or knives, so without further ado, begin. Oh, the Grinch is using his patented Grinch walk. Totoro is trying to charge energy, but the Grinch isn't having any of that. He's easily traversing the stage with his Grinch walk, and then countering with his punches. Totoro shoots the Kamehameha from his mouth. But the Grinch throws him in a sack and all that. But then the Grinch is immediately obliterated by another beam fired by Totoro.
Round two, fight.
So moving on to round two, which of these fighters will come out on top? Oh, a claw combo from Totoro. Totoro yells very loudly at the Grinch. The Grinch throws him in a pillowcase. And then Totoro fires once. Totoro once again yells at him. And oh! The Grinch is yelled to death by Totoro. Who says something in Japanese, which I would read if I could read Japanese. Let me know in the comments what that says, if you speak Japanese. And for this next match, we have Starscream versus M. Bison. Although, once we get into the match, it will be live-action Street Fighter movie M. Bison. So that's less awesome, but still. Battle begin.
Round one.
How will Generation 1 Starscream fare against his opponent? Oh. So far, not well. And Bison has got Starscream in a corner. Oh, Starscream turns into a jet. Oh, he fires a missile. But M. Bison is just leaping all over the screen. He keeps going for some kicks, but Starscream is just barely out of range. But then he hits him with a flying kick, and Starscream bleeds actual red blood for some reason. Even though it should be Energon, which is blue in Gen 1, so I don't know what's going on. No! Starscream manages to land a kick to M. Bison, but M. Bison tosses him to the ground and then finishes him up with a Psycho Crusher.
Bison wins.
Round two.
Now on to round 2. Which of these fighters will win? Oh, immediately Starscream is slammed to the ground. He gets kicked in the face. M. Bison lands several punches to Starscream's stomach. Once again drawing blood that he shouldn't have. Starscream is hit with a... Oh. Oh. Starscream is just being beaten down. He's not landed a single good hit all this entire round. Oh! There he is, there. He's officially landed one good hit. He goes for a combo, but each hit misses because M. Bison is shorter than him. Oh! M. Bison has been prompted to finish him. Oh! M. Bison performs a fatality. Starscream is defeated. Now, for the next battle, we have Minya, also known as Manila, versus Gandalf.
Round one. Fight.
Battle begin. Both fighters appear to be rather evenly matched at this stage of the battle. Though Manila is gaining a considerable lead. Every time Gandalf tries to attack, his opponent seems to be one step ahead of him. Well, Manila is unleashing ring after ring of plasma. Or whatever he's shooting at. Whatever the beam that they fire is made of. Either way. Oh, Manila's greater range seems to be giving him the advantage. Oh, but Gandalf lands a devastating super attack. Oh, but Manila actually taps into his atomic breath. And Gandalf is defeated.
Round two.
Oh, but since Gandalf was defeated, he's reborn as Gandalf the White. Oh. No, but once again, the atomic breath hits him. Can Gandalf... Can Gandalf win? With his new abilities. Oh. Oh, once again, he lands a devastating super attack. But Manila continues to spam. Oh, and the atomic breath, it's Gandalf once again. That much radiation can certainly not be good for a person. Especially not one as aged as Gandalf. Oh, and Gandalf is defeated! And with that, Minya, also known as Manila, has won. And look at that smile. That terrifying, terrifying smile. And for the next battle, we have Raiju versus Giroro.
Round one, fight.
Battle begin. Oh! Raiju lands a powerful attack. Giroro seems to be having trouble doing anything, other than switching between a variety of JPEGs of himself. Or, I'm sorry, PNGs in the quality of JPEGs, because I know for a fact that you cannot make a M.U.G.E.N character using JPEGs, as I have tried that. Raiju has Giroro locked in a corner. Okay, Giroro managed to escape the corner. He's continuing to jump up and down, dealing minor damage to the giant monster that he's fighting. He's done what appears to have been an attempt to be a super attack, but it's him to fail. Raiju continues to rush across the screen. But Giroro seems to be blocking the damage. Oh, Giroro is starting to do actual damage to his opponent. Raiju is actually getting injured. But will it be enough? Oh, Raiju rushes across the screen and once again, Giroro is
Round
not
two,
winning. Yeah, either way. Raiju is continuing to use the same tactics he used in round one. But Giroro seems to be doing some damage. Not much, but he's doing damage. Raiju rushes across the screen again. And as he passes, his tail seems to strike his opponent, dealing damage. Raiju continues to rush across the screen. As he does so, he extends another head. Oh. Oh. Okay, it would appear that what would at first appear to be the creature's head is not Raiju's head. So it would seem its actual head is inside its mouth. And the other thing's just armor plating to protect its rather vulnerable actual head. Interesting. Giroro, once again, seems to be having trouble finding a way to deal with Raiju's whole thing. All his strange methods of attack. Giroro once again attempts that super attack, but it once again fails to do anything meaningful. Raiju is failing to land more and more of its attacks. Its opponent seems to be learning to predict that it can only do that one thing where it rushes across the screen. Oh! What in the world was that? Guro kept switching between different images of himself. Because that's the sprite quality of this character. Well, the battle seems much more evenly matched than the first round, with the fighters being unable to deal any meaningful damage to each other. Oh, Giro has locked Raiju in the corner. So far, it looks like Giro might actually be able to take round 2. But even if he does, will it be enough? Raiju's gonna have to land a real good hit if he wants to finish this. Oh, and Raiju is sliced clean in half.
Round 3.
But once again, he gets up for round 3. Who will win in this be-all, end-all round to decide the victor in this match? This one decides which of these fighters will advance, and which of these fighters will do the opposite of that. Raiju seems to have lost the will to do anything, and then regain it very quickly. Oh, and Giro is struck by his opponent's tail. Raiju once again rushes across the screen, but Giro counterattacks. So far, Giro seems to be the one dealing most of the damage. Raiju lands a hit. And he once again lands another hit. But Giro counters once again. Raiju hits Giro with his tail. But for the most part, the attacks are being blocked. Oh, Raiju's dealing some significant damage to Giro. But Giro keeps dodging the majority of Raiju's attacks. Giro is now jumping up and down, landing a hit every now and then. Will this tactic lead him to victory? Or will the fact that he's fighting a giant monster eventually prove to be too much for him? Oh! Raiju does another rush attack, dealing some damage to Giro. If Giro doesn't do something soon, he's going to lose this match. Oh. Giro takes another hit. Raiju appears to be missing the majority of his attacks. He has Giro backed up into a corner. But now Giro appears to be the one dealing the damage, with Raiju failing to do much. Oh, Raiju takes a few hits from Giro, though Giro takes a hit from Raiju. This seems to be the most evenly matched battle so far. It is also dragging on for much longer than I would like it to. Oh! And Giro is very close to death. I am very much predicting his failure in this battle, and I was right. Giro is knocked out, and Raiju wins. Raiju shall advance. In this next battle, we have M.U.G.E.N from the Blaze Blue series of fighting games versus Sully of Monsters Incorporated. Which of these fighters will come out on top? Let's find out.
強きを論せず正しきを説くべし
Round 1. Fight.
Okay. Oh! M.U.G.E.N lands the first few hits. Oh! Sully's being obliterated. Oh! This is getting hard to watch. No!
本気で来て構わんぞ
Seems Sully only landed one hit on his opponent. Oh! M.U.G.E.N won't stop this ceaseless barrage. Oh! And Sully is
見どこ
defeated
ろ
in
は
a
ある
matter
が
of
まあ精進しろ
a minute and 5 seconds. And for the next battle, we have Scorpion versus Mike Tyson, Balrog. Battle, begin!
Round 1. Fight.
Scorpion is off to an early lead. Oh, Balrog goes in for a punch, but it doesn't seem to do very much damage. Oh, and a devastating shoulder tackle from Balrog actually deals some damage to Scorpion. But Scorpion, on average, seems to be doing far more damage. Oh! Balrog is knocked out in round 1. Can he make it back in round 2? Oh! Scorpion teleports across the screen, just as he does in Mortal Kombat 2. Oh! But an uppercut from Balrog sends Scorpion flying. Oh! Oh! And Scorpion finishes Balrog with a fatality. And now, for this next battle, we have Rodimus Prime versus Sharpedo.
Round 1. Fight.
Battle begin. Oh! Sharpedo is dealing a massive amount of damage to his opponent with its repeated attacks. Oh! Rodimus Prime finally lands his first hit of the match. Oh, he lands his second hit. Once again, he transforms into vehicle mode in an attempt to run over his opponent. But all in all, Sharpedo seems to be doing significantly more damage, as a majority of its hits seem to be landing. Oh, Sharpedo is going for a special attack, but doesn't seem to have done very much damage. Rodimus again attempts to run his opponent over, but it proves unsuccessful. Sharpedo goes for a special attack once again. Oh, Rodimus lands a devastating uppercut. But his opponent, Sharpedo, once again seems to be quite strong. No! a vicious barrage of attacks from Sharpedo. But Rodimus lands an uppercut and follows it up with a combo that defeats his opponent.
Till all are one. Round 2, fight.
Who will win round 2? Will this be the deciding match? Or will it merely lead to a round 3? Oh, Rodimus tosses his opponent across the screen. And then he lands an uppercut. Sharpedo continues to try and attack. Oh, Rodimus lands an explosive uppercut, sending Sharpedo into the sky.
Till all are one.
Rodimus Prime has defeated his opponent and shall advance. Now, in the next battle, we have Gelonomon, the Monster Chief, versus Cooler in his 5th form. Battle begin!
Round 1, fight.
I would say I expect a fair fight, but honestly I don't, given who the combatants are. Whoa! Gelonomon seems to be trying his best, but Cooler is just too strong. And the Monster Chief is fallen easily.
2, fight.
Oh. Gelonomon has resorted to firing off his feathers. But Cooler lands a devastating combo of attacks. One more hit ought to finish this. And then Cooler delivers that killing blow. Cooler shall advance. And now finally, let's end up the episode. I will do a recap of this episode's winners. Buddy Elf has Sailor Moon, Totoro, M. Bison movie version, Minya, Raiju, Jubei, Scorpion, Rodimus Prime, and Cooler in his 5th form. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe unless you don't want to do that, in which case you can totally forget to do that. Until next time, this is Archaon Moonclaw signing off.